everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's pick a card reading, we'll be looking into what you can expect to happen in each month of 2025. I also did a 2025 predictions reading, so if you want to check part 1, I will link it in the description and in the pinned comment. But there we covered your overview, your career, finances, and love. And today we're looking specifically what is going to be something important or major that you can expect to happen in each month of the year for you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with Cosmic Child, pile number 2 with Vision, and pile number 3 with Slumber. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what you can expect to happen in each month of 2025 for you. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the Cosmic Child card, as well as the purple crystal. Okay, so this is your pile for today. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Let's get started with your cards and let's see what you can expect to happen in each month of 2025. So first we'll get a rune card to see kind of the energy for you of the year, and then I will get tea leaves tarot cards for each month, and that's how we're going to do the reading today. I will first start off by pulling out all of your cards. So this might take some time. If you want to skip past this part, just feel free to jump straight to the reading. I will try to leave the timestamps in case you want to just move past this part. But let's see, Spirit, for pile number 1, what is the energy for pile number 1 and their 2025? Okay, so this is going to be sort of like your energy card. Now I will get the cards for each month. So I will start with tarot cards. What is going to happen in January for pile number 1? What is going to happen in February for 2025, pile number 1? March 2025 for pile number 1. The month of April of 2025. Month of May 2025 for pile number 1. Okay, I think we can fit June here as well. Month of June 2025 for pile number 1. Month of July for pile number 1 in 2025. Oh, okay. Month of August 2025. September. Month of October 2025 for pile number 1. Month of November for pile number 1. Okay, and your last month of December for pile number 1, 2025. Ooh, okay, we have a sneak peek already there. 9 of Cups is for your December. Let's get your tea leaves for each month as well. So what is going to happen in January for pile number 1, Spirit? What is going to happen in February for pile number 1 in 2025? March 2025. April 2025 for pile number 1. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. May 2025 for pile number 1. I'm feeling this one. Let's see for June 2025. Oh, you have a month of the year. That's interesting. Let's see. So that was June. We are on to July. 2025 for pile number 1. Okay, this is for your August. Let's see, September. Oh wow, your cards are really coming out. October 2025 for pile number 1. November. Okay, and for the month of December, Spirit, the last card for 2025. Okay, so finally we have all of your cards, pile number 1, laid out. If you skip past that part, welcome to the beginning of your reading. So first, let's start by looking at your rune card to see just the general energy, and then we'll get into each of your months. So you guys have the Uru's rune. Okay, physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tendency, understanding, and wisdom. Okay, so this is really amazing. I see you guys in 2025. You will be feeling maybe very energetic, motivated to take action, to pursue your goals, to maybe start new things. I also feel like this year you will be quite maybe curious and just feeling strong, healthy, to pick up certain activities. Maybe you will feel like you have a lot of stamina. Some of you might be planning to start going to the gym, exercising, or picking up some kind of physical activity to strengthen your your physical strength. But I feel in general you will be just feeling very like on top of things. Like you have the energy, you have the motivation, you have the stamina to do things, to execute things, to achieve your goals. So I do feel like 2025 is going to be quite the year of just taking action, achieving goals. We also have the speed energy, right? Action, courage, so freedom. I feel like this year you'll be really doing things out of your comfort zone. I see you making quite a bit of progress as well, and just moving on with things quickly. Like I don't feel like this year you will be feeling stagnant or lost. I don't see this year being that kind of year of maybe introspection for you. I'm sure you will have your moments at times, but I feel like it's mainly going to be like the most prominent energy for you. It's going to be just speed, action, energy, having stamina to move forward, and motivation to execute things. So that is wonderful. I feel like your energy is looking really positive here for this year. So let's start with each one of your months and let's see what you can expect. So for the month of January, pile number 1, you have the Ace of Cups. And you, wow, also have the coins. Money will be coming to you. Wow, so already you're starting the year in a very positive way, pile number 1. I feel like in the month of January, you can expect your income to be quite generous. There might be a source of money coming through for you, but it seems like financially, month of January is going to be really good for you. Let me just see how I want to put the cards. Maybe we can do it like this. Okay. Let's just do it like that. So money will be coming to you, and with the Ace of Cups, a lot of money, because the Ace of Cups is the cup overflowing. So this is not just a small amount of money coming your way, it's a quite generous amount of money. So I feel like financially, month of January, you can expect to be really positive, really uplifting for you. So just expect a generous amount of money to come into your life this month. Maybe your income is going to increase this month. If you have a business, more money might be coming through that way. Maybe you're inheriting something, but either way, just a lot of money is coming in the month of January. So that is really positive. Okay, let's see month of February. We have the Explorer of Cups, which is this is the Knight. Yes, okay, yeah, this is the Knight of Cups. And we also have Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. I'm more so seeing this you receiving some kind of gift in the month of February, because the Knight of Cups is sort of like an energy of an offer coming your way. This could be also, if some of you are in a relationship, I feel like you might be receiving like a gift from your partner. Maybe it's your birthday in the month of February, so you'll be receiving a gift. But in general, I feel like something good is coming in this month. It is going to feel like a gift for your efforts, for your hard work. I don't feel like this is something that you're necessarily working for exactly. It feels like it's coming your way. It feels more like a gift, more like like a kind gesture. So month of February, expect to receive some kind of gift, maybe even good news. Okay, for some of you, it could be good news, could be a romantic interest showing up in your life as well. Or if you have a partner, maybe it's your anniversary, so you're getting a gift or something like that. But I feel in the month of February, you can expect to receive a precious gift. Something good is coming in. Okay, so month of March, we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Quill. Get back to the basics. Okay, so for your month of March, I feel like these 2 months are going to be quite eventful for you. Pile number 1, like I'm seeing the energy for your January and February being more like, I don't know, uplifting. Things are happening, things are moving. There is that kind of energy. And then in the month of March, you might be feeling more called to either retrieve or just take some time out to either focus on learning, focus on studying. Don't let this make you feel like you're in stagnation though. Like some of you, this might make you feel like, oh, why are things stopping now? But I feel like what Spirit is saying, it's just, it's just a cycle, it's just a phase, it's a period. So in the month of March, you might be feeling more called to just do, I guess, I don't know, maybe more boring things, but I just see you like either enhancing your skills, maybe studying something, going back to the basics of something, just revisiting something. March might feel like a bit of a boring month compared to January, February, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a necessary thing that you need to go through in order to enhance something, to improve a skill or something like that. So don't make you feel like month of March is slow in terms of progress. It's just the kind of work that you will need to be doing might be a bit more like still. So I just see you kind of focusing more on either learning, maybe developing a project or something like that. But it feels like you're being called to go back to the basics in the month of March and sort of retrieve a little bit. Okay, in this month you might be feeling more called to either be by yourself, spend more time at home, spend more time on your skills. So that's what I feel like it's going to be happening for you in the month of March. So let's see month of April for you. Okay, we have the Devil and we also have the Throne, position of authority. Oh wow, that is so interesting. Position of authority. I think I want to get one more tarot card to see in which way exactly the Devil is showing up for you here, because it could be in 2 ways. So I just want to see. Can we please clarify the month of April for pile number 1? Okay, we have the Elder of Swords, which is the King of Swords, position of authority. I feel like in the month of April, you will be able to reach like a really like honorable position in terms of either your life or your career, because the King of Swords is somebody who is very well respected, somebody who also has like a lot of honor and respect. And I also feel like you'll be setting really strong boundaries with things that are not good for you in the month of April. So you might be feeling called in this time to either cut certain things out of your life, cut certain people out of your life. I feel in this time you will be really focused on just, you might be even feeling a bit, I don't know, cold-hearted in this month, but you're just doing things that are necessary for, I feel, maybe your future and for yourself. So in this time, you might be a bit more strict with yourself, a bit more disciplined. and just cutting out things that are, it could be things that are also maybe not a good use of your time, right? Maybe certain things or addictions that are not serving you in the best way possible. So I see you having sort of the discipline in the month of April to be able to overcome these kinds of things. So whatever the toxicity might be in your life during this time, either people or activities, hobbies, addictions that are not serving your best, I see you having the discipline to cut these things out of your life. And I also feel like this will give you, you know, that position of being in charge with your life, being in charge of yourself and what's happening. So I feel like you'll be placing quite strong boundaries in the month of April. Okay, so month of May, let's see what's happening for May. Oh, wow, look at this, 6 of Wands. And then, oh, and the Sun, happiness and well-being. So it seems like, you know, what you're cutting out in the month of April is going to be, you know, showing you positive results here in the month of May. So it feels like you know, I kind of see like here in March, you might be starting to feel just like a little bit doubtful of yourself, or I don't know, like a bit of like retrieving energy. I'm sensing that, and you might be feeling more called to go within. Then you're coming to this realization of like, okay, these things are not serving me anymore. I need to cut them out of my life, because there might be certain things in your life that you are realizing that are preventing you from moving forward or from achieving the success that you want or the goals that you want. So I feel like you'll be able to realize this and sort of move past that by be disciplined enough to cut that out of your life. And then in the month of May, you will see quite a bit of success, I want to say. Also, I see you feeling really happy in this month, feeling really well. We do have well-being, and your health was quite emphasized in your rune card. So I do feel in the month of May, you'll be feeling quite healthy, happy. You know, again, your energy is on top. And there is something that you're really being like recognized for, I feel, in this month. I feel like this will be a really good month for you to succeed in a certain area of your life. Perhaps I feel it has to do with a goal, because I do feel this year is like very goal orientated for you. So I feel in the month of May, I see you succeeding in a goal, or just being really recognized and respected by the people around you for how far you've come. Okay, so let's see your month of June. Oh, wow, okay, the 3 of Swords is coming up, and we also have February. Okay, February, the 3 of Swords. What exactly is this about? Let me get another tarot card. Spirit, can you please clarify month of June for pile number 1? Okay. Oh, 5 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like there might be something about February might disappoint you in June. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm feeling from these 2 cards. But you know, with the 5 of Cups showing up, I feel like Spirit is saying it's because there is something better. Okay. If there is a person who will show up in February, you might find yourself feeling disappointed about it in the month of June. But it's because there is something better in your life that's coming through afterwards. So this thing that will occur in February might either fall through in June, might disappoint you in some kind of way, but I feel like it's for the better. It was there to teach you maybe a lesson. And I feel if you're able to see that situation in that kind of way and move on quick from this, you will be able to sort of put yourself back on the right track. Let's get one more card for your month of June to see where this situation is leading or what exactly this is talking about. For pile number 1, Spirit, what's happening in June? Okay, we have the Hierophant here. With the Hierophant, I feel like maybe in the time when this happens, it might feel like, you know, a bit disappointing. But I feel like it's ultimately leading you towards something better, as we see the Sun here coming out. So maybe when it happens, it might disappoint you guys, but I feel like in the long run, this is important, but in the long run, it will show up to be for your own good, for your own interest, and you will be able to see this, okay? So that's what we're seeing for your month of June. Let's see in July what's happening. Hopefully it's something more uplifting and positive. Yeah, look at this, Ace of Wands. Okay, so things are looking up again in July, as well as heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, I don't know, maybe this has to do with a person for some of you. I feel if a person is going to disappoint you in the month of June, don't worry, because I feel in the month of July there is something really good showing up. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, this is inspiration, it's spark. Honestly, I feel like in the month of July, either like a really there is either a new person showing up in your love life, like a new love interest showing up for you, or it could be a new spark of inspiration showing up for some of you. So it could be either a creative spark of inspiration or a person showing up in your love life here that is going to help you sort of move past whatever this was here in June, because I do feel like that showed up in your life to teach you a lesson, to maybe even inspire you. Okay, if you're a creative person, this might inspire you to do something fun in the month of July here. So I do feel this is kind of showing up in your life for a good reason. So just, I feel like if you guys keep this in mind, it will be easier for you to overcome it and not take it so seriously. So yeah, month of July, we're seeing new inspiration, new spark happening. We have love, deep affection, and caring. So I'm more so seeing this honestly as a person showing up in your life. Somebody who is like really interested in you, somebody who is perhaps really caring of you, affectionate towards you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for July. Let's see what's happening in August. Oh, Wheel of Fortune and the bell with announcement. Okay, so month of August, I feel there is going to be quite life-changing news for you in this time. So I do feel like in August, there is going to be like something that is quite turning the wheel for you or changing the direction for you. So I feel this is in a positive way though, you know, with the announcement and you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel in this time you might be there making a big decision. I see you guys, I don't know, I just heard about a big decision about moving somewhere or taking a different direction in your life or something like that. But I feel in this time you might be making a really important decision. You might be announcing it to people as well. Some of you could be starting a relationship with what we saw here for your month of July. So it does feel like month of August, there is going to be a big change that's taking place and you might be needing to announce this to people. Okay, month of September, we do have the Six of Cups and we also have younger woman dealings or relationship with a younger woman. All right, so I feel in the month of September, honestly, I see you guys reconnecting with an old friend. It could be a childhood friend that you're reconnecting with, or you might be becoming friends with somebody who is younger than you. But I see in the month of September, a new friend is gonna show up in your life. Maybe you're also reconnecting with a sibling or something like that who might be younger than you. But I feel like they will be important for you in the month of September, and I see you either getting closer to them, reconnecting with them, or meeting them. So I feel there's a significant person who is perhaps younger than you, who you are reconnecting with, but I'm getting very heavy, like somebody who you know already. I feel like this is maybe somebody who you know, but maybe you haven't talked to them in a while. I see you reconnecting with them in the month of September. Okay, month of October, pile number 1. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. So in month of October, you might be feeling a bit bored, or you might be feeling a bit like you haven't, like a bit too much in your comfort zone. So you might be feeling called in the month of October to do something exciting, to step out of your comfort zone. I do feel like in the previous months of the year, you will be able to either succeed and achieve a lot of things. But then in the month of October, it might hit you with you're feeling a bit bored this month, or you're satisfied with the work that you've done, but I feel like you might be feeling like I could do more. Let's make the most out of this year. So I see you maybe doing something more out of your comfort zone, taking a chance on something, taking some kind of action to create movement in your life. So I feel in the month of October, you will be feeling a bit bored. And because of this, I see you either doing something risky or taking some kind of chance on something. Because where you are in the month of October, it's going to be feeling quite like stable to the point where it feels a bit boring even. So that's why I see you doing that. Okay, month of November, we have the Justice card as well as the candle. You will be shown the way. Okay, so it seems like what you're starting here in October is also moving towards the month of November for you. I feel like what you want to begin here in the month of October might be quite a big thing, or something that, again, with taking a chance, doing something risky, perhaps you don't really know how to execute this exactly when the idea comes to you or when the inspiration comes to you. So I feel in the month of November, you might be either creating a plan, you might be doing research about this, but I feel like you will be shown the way as to how to get towards the goal that you're setting here in the month of October. So in the month of November, more things will be revealed to you about this. Your path will be shown. You will get some clarity in terms of how to execute this properly, how to, just because there is, this message of doing something risky doesn't have to mean that you're blindly going into it and just doing it out of just good luck. But I feel in the month of November, you might spend more time maybe considering, making the plan, or doing research, that kind of stuff. So you might get the idea in October but not know how to execute it. In the month of November, I feel like you will be shown the way as to how to do this properly and how to execute this properly. So let's end here with your month of December, and then we also have some advice cards for you to end your reading. So that's not the end, but let's just see what is happening for your December. And we saw the 9 of Cups while I was shuffling as well, which is really positive. We also have staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. So I feel with the 9 of Cups here and this tea leaf, I feel in the month of December, you're going to be very protected. Okay, you're going to be very protected. There is also wish fulfillment, I feel, that's coming through for you. If you might be feeling like there is like this a bit of uncertain energy, or maybe there is a situation that is difficult to deal with, that's coming through before that, I feel in the month of December, it's an indication that everything will be taken care of for you, that you're protected in this time, that your wish will come true, especially with the Justice. There might be something in November that's surfacing up that maybe will start to kind of like, I don't know, make you feel a bit worried. It might be a situation, but Spirit is saying in the month of December, it will be resolved for you. You'll be taken care of. 9 of Cups, it's going to work in your favor. I don't know if you guys are dealing with some kind of legal issue as well, could be, but I feel it's just an indication that it will all work out in the end for you. So in the month of December, everything is going to work out. Don't worry. That's how I'm seeing that. Okay, so that is what we have for each month here. Let's put these to the side and let's get your advice cards to end your reading, pile number 1. Okay, so let's see what advice Spirit has for your 2025. Spirit, what advice do you have for pile number 1 and 2025? So we have the Night Tingle Spirit with love is all around you. Okay, and we also have the Beast Spirit, sweet results await. Wow, such a wonderful way to end your reading, pile number 1. We see that Spirit wants to let you know that in the month of, in the year of 2025, love will be all around you. You will be supported in what you're trying to do. I feel you will be always protected, and in the end, every situation will end up working out in your favor. It's what Spirit wants to say. So just keep that in mind when you're doing things, that no matter what the situation is, it will always work out your way. And also, it has sweet results await. So if you guys are planning to start some project or some goals, I feel like this is a year where you'll be able to see a lot of sweet results and just things working out in your favor. So pile number one, I feel like that is what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what you can expect to happen in each month of 2025. So pile number two for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the Vision card as well as this turquoise crystal. So this is your pile for today. Welcome to your reading, pile number two. Let's see what you guys can expect to happen in each month of 2025. So I will start by preparing all of your cards today. This might take a while, so in case you want to skip, I will leave a timestamp for you so that you can just skip right to where the reading begins. But I will start with a rune card for you, pile number two. And this will give us kind of the energy for your 2025. And then we'll get some tea leaves and tarot cards to see what is going to happen in each month of 2025. So let's see, what is your main energy, pile number two, Spirit? What is the main energy of pile two? Okay, let's leave that to the side and let's see what is happening each month for you. Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us messages for pile number two and what they can expect to happen in each month of 2025? What is happening in the month of January for pile two? What's happening in the month of February? What is happening in the month of March for pile number two? What's happening in the month of April for pile number two? What's happening in the month of May for pile number two, 2025? And what's happening in the month of June? Okay, month of July, 2025, pile number two. Month of August for pile two. Month of September, pile number two. Month of September. Okay, October, November 2025, pile two. Month of November. Okay, and your last card, month of December for pile number two. All right, so that is your month of December. Now I'm gonna get a tea leaf for each month as well, and then we'll get into your reading. So let's see, month of January, Spirit. What's happening in the month of January for pile number two? Okay. What is happening in the month of February for pile number two in 2025? Month of March. Month of April. Oh my God. Okay, maybe I will take all of these. Month of April. Maybe a lot of things are happening in April. Let's see, month of May. Month of June 2025. Month of July for pile number two. Month of August for pile number two, 2025. What's happening? Month of September. Month of October. Month of November 2025. Okay. This one fell on the ground for you. And let's get your month of December as well. What's happening in month of December? Okay, pile number two. So we have all of your cards ready now. Let me just organize this a little bit so that it looks a bit better, but we'll get started here right away for you. Let's see what you can expect to happen each month in 2025. So first, let's see your rune card, and then we'll get into your months here. So for your rune card, you guys have the Ingwas rune, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human, warmth, the home. Okay, so it seems like in 2025, pile number 2, I do feel like maybe some of you are stepping in a relationship. Okay, I am sensing that energy coming through. I also feel like this is going to be a big year of growth for you. So we have internal growth, and I feel like during this year, you're really finding yourself. I see you're really establishing who you really are. What are your viewpoints? What are your standpoints? Who are you really as a person? What is your personality? What do you really like? Without letting, I feel, outside factors interfere. So I feel 2025 is going to be quite the year of really standing firm in who you are. And this is such a huge way to grow internally, right? I also see in this year, your relationships are going to become much stronger, maybe with your family, maybe with your friends. But I feel in this year, I see your relationships doing really well and becoming really strong. You're maybe making connections or finding people who are valuable to you and who you really resonate with. We also have the home. So I feel like the home is going to be a big part of your 2025. Some of you might be moving to your maybe more permanently. You might be doing renovations in your home this year. You might be buying a home this year, but this is a really positive way. Your home is showing up in a really positive way for 2025. You're either moving to a place where you can feel at peace, where you feel like this is your home and it's your place, right? You have a lot of warmth there. For some of you, you could be buying your forever home. You could be renovating your home, just making it feeling more personal to you. So I feel like your home is also coming out, but I feel like this year you'll be really able to establish strong foundations. It's quite a foundational year for you, pile number 2, in terms of, relationships and internal growth and finding your home. So I feel like this is kind of the energy for you this year. It's like finding yourself, finding who you really are. So I quite like that. Let's start with looking into each one of your months. So let's see what is happening for you in January. Wow, so we have the King of Swords, as well as birds flying with news is on the way. Oh my God, this is quite important. So I see in January, you guys are going to receive some really important news. Could be news coming from your boss, maybe for a lot of you, because the King of Swords can represent more of like an authority figure, I want to say. It can also be just saying like news in general, but I feel like for most of you, this might be news coming from a place of authority. So maybe somebody who is like your boss. Okay, so something like that could resonate. Maybe it's an opportunity. Maybe it's not your current boss, but maybe it's your future boss, or it's like an opportunity of some kind. But I feel like you're receiving some very important news in the month of January. So you're starting of the year quite strong, pile number 2. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Just news is on the way. Could be in regards to, this feels more to me like professional, or something about a contract is the news that you're receiving. So it's either something in regards to your profession or something about like a contract. Maybe a contract about a home. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So it's something like that. It feels quite professional, the news that are coming through for you in the month of January. Let's see your month of February. Oh wow, 6 of Wands. And we have eggs. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, I love this pile number 2 for you. So in the month of February, you're going to receive so much success and recognition. For some of you, and fame. Like, I don't know if some of you are online, if you're trying to do social media or something like that, but with the Six of Wands, there can be always an energy coming through of also reaching an online audience or receiving recognition online. But if that's not you, totally don't worry. Then this is just going to show up in the area where you're sort of planning to invest a lot of energy and hard work. I feel like you might be knowing what this is about already because it seems like you have plans, okay? So if you currently have plans to work on a certain project, I feel in the month of February, it's going to realize itself successfully, and the results and outcome are going to be positive for you. So we see a lot of success for you in the month of February. It's going to be quite a notable month for you, a month that you'll be quite recognized and seen. So yeah, and if some of you are trying to do something on social media, month of February is going to be an amazing month for that to reach, respect. And I feel like this month people will be really seeing you as somebody who's like, wow, like they're so successful, they're doing so well. So something about February is going to be very successful. I feel like you already know what this could be about because I do sense like you maybe already have goals for your 2025. You maybe already have plans set in place, so you might be planning to work on something in February, and this is the time when it's going to be really successful for you. All right, let's see our month of March. Oh, wow, the Empress. Wonderful energy, and we have the nest. Wow, look at this. First we have the egg, and then we have the nest. We associate the egg, the nest a lot with home energy, so I feel like that's coming through again. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, so this came out in your Ruin card, right? With family and the home, warmth, love, caring. So I feel in the month of March, some of you could be expanding your family. I am seeing signs of pregnancy for you in this time if it's something that you're planning to do. If not, then you could be hearing about a new family member coming in your family. So maybe you're gonna hear about somebody else becoming pregnant. Or this can be also that in this time you will be quite invested with your family, or you might find your family is quite supportive of you. You might find your relationship to be quite supporting of you. What did I just say? I wanted to say you might find your family, your relationships being quite supportive of you. Others of you, you could be attracting your soul family, okay? You could be attracting maybe a fan base even, because we're seeing here with the February, with the Six of Wands energy, if some of you are looking to attract a community, to attract a fan base in your life, like I see you doing that. I feel there's something really relevant that you're again, it's either like news of birth, of pregnancy, or it's like you are attracting your family, you are attracting your friends, your supporters, your fans, your community. So see how that resonates for you, right? See where your intentions are and what you have intended for 2025. So it's kind of that kind of energy where you're attracting either your soul tribe, or you might be hearing about a pregnancy, or you are becoming pregnant. So see what resonates for you. But I feel month of March, it's a good month for you as well. Like I feel in this time you will be really feeling special and like you're being taken care of, like you are important and you're loved and abundant. So your energy is going to be really magnetic in the month of March. Okay, Pile 2, I had to pause for a little bit with your reading because I had some interruptions, but we're back now. So let's continue. We left off for your month of, let's see, January, February, March, April. Okay, so we are on to your month of April. Let's see what you can expect in the month of April. You did get 4 tea leaves here, so let's see what this is about. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something about your career is happening here. Let's see what this is about. Oh yeah, we have desk. Pay attention to your work. Okay, pay attention to your work. In April, we have February. We have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Wow. Okay. And we have moon, changes in your life. Oh, wow. How fitting. Okay, so first of all, I feel like maybe this thing that you're doing in in February, because we're having the month of February being brought up in your month of April. So there could be some connection with the work that you're doing in February and in April as well. Maybe I feel like what you're going to do in February is going to give you new career opportunities. So we do see that your plans are going to be, they're going to, oh, what was I going to say? Realize, yeah. Your plans are going to be realized successfully in the month of February. And I feel like the success of those, maybe that project, it feels to me like a project. I feel like it's going to give you new career opportunities. Okay, because we do see with the Ace of Pentacles, it does indicate like a new door opening for you career-wise, professional-wise. So this might be even a change of jobs for you. Okay, it might change the direction of your career, the path of your career. But in the month of April, I'm seeing changes happening in the area of your career. It also is going to be quite a work-focused month for you, is what I'm feeling. And I feel what you're doing in February is kind of like coming back in April for that reason of maybe this is the time where it's gaining popularity or attention of what you're doing, or like that project that you're realizing in February is relevant to you getting noticed and maybe receiving some kind of new opportunity. So I'm also seeing that in that kind of way. But changes in your life, definitely things are changing in this time. So let's see what's happening in May for you. Oh, we have the Child of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And we also have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Wow, that is such a wonderful energy, because, you know, the Page of Cups is, I always see them as somebody who is very inspired, very open-minded as well, to just like, you know, explore their passion and work on their passion, be creative, emerge new ideas. So I feel like in the month of May here, it seems like you're starting to get new creative ideas, new ventures that you want to start. You're getting a fresh start. We do have changes in your life. Okay, and maybe career-wise, you're getting a fresh start. And I feel in this time, you might be starting to plan new projects. You might be starting to work and develop new projects for yourself. But in this time, you're going to be feeling quite inspired. And also I see you focusing on something that you're passionate about. Could be also art for some of you, or just your passion, your hobby. I feel like this is the area of your life that you're going to be focusing in. And just I see you bursting with new ideas, feeling creative, and just, you know, you feel you're getting like a fresh start, like a new beginning this month. So yeah, month of May is also looking really nice. Let's see month of June, pile number 2. Oh wow, Child of Pentacles. So we have the Child of Cups, and then we have the Child of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, as well as the Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, this is what I was picking up, because I feel like in the month of May, you might be feeling like, you know, quite like inspired, and you have like this passion, you want to work on these new projects. It seems like you're getting excited about the ideas, and you're kind of just throwing the ideas out there like, oh, this could be interesting, this could be fun, we could do this. But I feel in the month of June, you're kind of going to start to be more like serious about it. Okay, like let's see, how are we gonna do this now, like getting technical, right? So I do see the shift of energy happening for you, where in May, you're kind of more go-lucky, feeling more free, open-minded. Let's see what we can come up with. And then in the month of June, you're more like, okay, how are we going to execute this now? So you are also being, you know, there is this mention that for you to increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So what you're wanting to do, I don't feel like this is going to come in the easiest way possible for you. Pile number 2, you might be aiming for something serious, something big, something ambitious. So Spirit is saying, if you put in your effort, your dedication, and your hard work, you will be able to realize these new plans that you're creating here in May and execute them successfully. So in the month of June, it feels like you're getting more technical and just starting to think about the projects more seriously and what you can do exactly to execute them in the best way possible. But I do feel like you will need to you know, put in a lot of hard work, effort, and efficiency in this. So that is something that you're working on in the month of June. Let's see the month of July for you. We have the Explorer of Pentacles, so Knight of Pentacles. I feel this year is going to be such a major year for you career-wise. Like it's from the beginning till right now where we are in July. We also have Camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. That is really interesting, because I feel like in terms of this new project that you guys want to start here in May, like I do feel like you'll be inspired to start a new project or work on something new, like a new creative endeavor perhaps, right? New ventures. It feels like you're getting the idea in May, and then in June you're kind of like, okay, how are we gonna do this now? So in the month of July, I feel like is when you're actually taking action into realizing this. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you are being advised to kind of not rush things in terms of this and just do things in your own pace. Again, because you're exploring something, you might come in terms into some kind of obstacles, or maybe something is not going exactly the way that you planned in terms of this. Maybe it turns out to be maybe a bit more difficult than you imagined, which I feel it's quite resonating, because I feel like your approach into this idea is going to be quite optimistic. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like, you know, in the beginning you might feel like, oh, this is going to be easy for me, like I have this down. But when you start to get into more of the execution part, you might start to realize, okay, this was a bit more than I thought it was going to be. That's why you're having this message of increase your efforts if you want to achieve it successfully, because I don't feel like this is going to come easy for you. There's nothing wrong with that though, right? So just, you're gonna have to be really serious about this and just really, like, you know that you're getting yourself into something important, and it's going to require a lot of dedication and hard work. And with the Knight of Pentacles, like with the right approach, you guys can do this. And we see also persevere and you will overcome problems. So whatever maybe obstacle shows up in your way, or maybe, you know, something that you didn't expect, if you persevere, Spirit is saying you're going to be able to overcome this. It's not going to be something major where it stays there forever. In fact, I feel like you will be able to overcome it in the same month. It's just taking the right approach to be more, you know, patient, more grounded in terms of this, not getting anxious, not, you know, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Just, I feel if you're able to keep your energy and just approach it in the right way, you will be able to overcome this quite quickly. I don't see this being such an issue for you. Okay, so now we have month of August. We have the Guardian of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. Wow, such a creative, passion-focused year for you, pile number 2. And we also have the Beetle, good fortune. Okay, so month of August, I do also feel like there is going to be something about your image in the month of August. So I feel like a lot of you're kind of in the spotlight this year, or you're being prepared to step into the spotlight. But month of August would be a really good month for you to either catch a lot of attention from people, or something about your image to become important. We also do have good fortune here, so I do feel like in the month of August, money will be coming in for you. It's going to be quite a successful month for you, money-wise. But also, like, again, if you guys have an online presence or something like that, like if you're maybe an artist or you want to attract attention towards you, I feel like month of August is going to be a really good month for you, because I feel like you guys are a very like creative, artistic pile. A lot of you could be wanting to be on social media or do something very creative, just have a presence or an audience of people. And I feel like month of August is going to be really good for that. And we're seeing good fortune. Again, I feel like this thing that might show up, this kind of problem that might be showing up in July, to me, I'm more so seeing it as like something that you didn't expect, in the terms of it's going to be a bit more difficult than you expected. So I feel like you will be able to overcome that in the same month, and then in the August it's like things are really well again. So yeah, I feel like in the month of August it's a good time for you to make a presence. There's something good about your image here as well, and just good fortune is showing up in your life. All right, let's move on to your month of September now. So we have 3 of Cups, and wow, Star, guaranteed success. I feel for sure this pile is like a, you know, like maybe a star. Yeah, and I just mentioned, like, it feels like you're in the spotlight this year. So I feel like in the month of September, I feel like you'll be really able to attract like-minded people towards you. And I'm more so seeing this in the way of like fans. If you guys want to be online, I feel like in the month of September, you'll be really able to attract a community around you who admires you. Now, if this is not your intention, then I feel in this month you're going to receive a lot of success to the projects that you have been working on prior. And I also feel like you will be able to make, again, connections and relationships that are really relevant to you. Could be connections work-wise, or maybe even friends that are coming in your life. But I feel in the month of September, you'll be feeling quite supported by a community of people, and you will feel like you're not alone. It's feel like this year you're finding your people, you're finding your tribe. It's like, you know, you're finding yourself, who you are, and you're finding everything else around you that is fitting with you. So month of September, expect good connections to show up, a lot of support from people, and I'm seeing that kind of energy for you. So let's see, month of October. Wow, Ace of Cups, as well as younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. I do feel like in the month of, what is this? This is month of September. October? No, this is month of October. Okay, I'm so sorry. There's just so many cards on the table. So month of October, I do feel there is a specific person coming forward in your life. This could be a romantic interest. Now we do have here younger man. So for some of you, they could be younger than you, but because this is a general reading, I wouldn't pay so much attention to the gender and to the age. I do feel there might be like a love offer or like a very genuine friendship coming through for you in October. But I do feel a new person is coming up. Whether it's a friend, to me this feels more like a friend or a romantic interest. But I want to say that they're just going to be such a loyal and dependable person. So this is like a really, really good person showing up in your life that you're going to resonate with a lot. And they're very kind, very loyal, very giving. I feel they're coming through to give you unconditional love, because with the Ace of Cups, it's, you know, cup of overflowing with love and happiness. So this person that's showing up for you in October, they're very genuine, very loving, caring, and they're coming in your life to care for you and to give you a lot. Whether they're going to be a friend or a lover, you can see that for yourself. Okay, now let's see month of November. All right. We have the, wow, so we have the Guardian of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. No, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm so sorry. And we also have the Owl with good advice from a wise person. Okay, so I feel like in the month of November, you might be meeting a person such as like a mentor who is going to be there to guide your career moving forward. Because to be honest, I feel like this year you're making quite big moves in terms of your career. And I feel like this is the main focus for you this year. It's like your career, your goals, the projects that you want to execute. And I do feel like you'll be able to elevate yourself in that kind of way this year. And you're getting to that point where in November, you might be in need of a mentor, or there might be a person showing up in your life who sees your potential and they want to mentor you, to guide you towards your goals. So I do feel like there is a wise person coming through for you. Could be a female or a person with feminine energy, but there's somebody who is going to care for you, and they are going to be somebody who is there to mentor your career or mentor your personal projects, is what I'm seeing. So I see that kind of person showing up for you in the month of November. Now let's end your year with the month of December, and then we also have some advice for you. So we're not done just yet, but we're getting there. So let's see, month of December. Wow, we have the Fool, and we also have Bell with announcement. So this is quite big. I feel like you're ending the year, pile number 2, in a very major way, where you're ready to start a new life. Okay, I feel like there is so much good things happening for you this year. I want to say pile number 2 now that we have all of your cards out. I feel in the month of December, you're kind of announcing to everyone that you're starting something new, that you're either moving somewhere for good, you're either starting this new job for good or something like that. But I feel in December, you're making a big announcement. To me, to be honest, this feels like you're moving somewhere for good. Like, you know, and you kind of are in this energy of like, you don't really know what the future holds, but you just have to do it because you feel called to do it. You feel like you need to take this leap of faith. So I do see in December, it's like you're taking a leap of faith, and you're making this announcement to everyone around you. Now, I don't feel like you're doing this so blindly. Maybe somebody is advising you in November that this might be a good thing for your career, to move somewhere or to start this new thing. But I feel like you have a lot of backed up progress and foundations to make this kind of move. So I don't see you doing this such out of the blue. It's maybe something that you intend to do, and then in the month of December you do get the opportunity to do it. So I honestly, like, all of your months have been so positive, pile number 2, and I feel like you're gonna have such a great year ahead. And I will tell you why, because I feel this year you're really just focusing on yourself, and you're really focusing into doing things that matter to you and that are authentic to you, true to you. So I do feel like you're eliminating basically everything else that doesn't resonate, and you're just, this is me, this is who I want to be, and I'm just following myself this year, really, you know, blocking away all of the distractions. So I feel, again, in the month of December, you're making this important announcement. Specifically, I feel like it's about moving somewhere, like you're starting a new life somewhere. That's how I'm seeing that card. All right, so let's put all of these away, and then I'm gonna get some last few cards for you that are going to resemble your advice from Spirit for your 2025. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, do you have any advice for pile number 2 and their year of 2025? What advice do you want to give to pile number 2 for 2025? Miracles are endless. So yeah, I feel like this year you're really experiencing that energy, honestly. Such a positive year for you. We have the Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Okay, and we also have the Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So I feel like what your spirit guides want to tell you in terms of, you know, you going into 2025 is that anything can be true, right? It just depends on how you assign the meaning to a situation. So Spirit is saying that you can go either this way, you can go either that way. All is good for you, right? All is sort of good for you. It just depends on what you choose for yourself, what you claim to be your truth. And you see clearly now. We do have also the Vision card, right? So that is really fitting for you, pile number 2. I feel like Spirit wants to say you have a clear vision now, and 2025 is the year to execute this vision and to move forward with confidence, with courage and boldness. So don't stray away from your path in 2025. Really pursue your vision, go after your goals, because you will be able to achieve them. And you know, just remember that you have, I guess, the option to always choose, you know, this and that is true. It's kind of saying like everything can be the truth. It just depends on how you see the situation and how you word the situation, right? So I feel like going into 2025, just choose what is best for you and what you feel like is the best for you. So just really focus on where your goals are lying, where your vision is lying. And you see clearly now. I do feel like you have a clear vision of what you should do in 2025. So pursue that, because as we saw through your cards, it feels like things are going to be working out for you. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what you guys can expect to happen in each month of 2025. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the Slumber card as well as the Pink Crystal. So this is your pile. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Let's see what you guys can expect to happen in each month of 2025. So I'm going to start today by preparing all of your cards, which might take some time. So if you guys want to just skip to where the reading begins, I will put a timestamp for that as well. But let's start with your cards here, getting out your cards ready. So first I will get a rune card just to see the energy for you in 2025. This is going to be your energy card. So let's see, for pile number 3, Spirit, what is the energy of 2025? All right, and now I'm gonna get your tarot cards for each month and also your tea leaves. So this is the part that it's going to take a bit of time, but let's see. For pile number 1, Spirit, what's happening in each month of 2025? What can pile number... Did I say pile number 1? I'm so sorry. What can pile number 3 expect in the month of January 2025? What can they expect in February 2025? What can pile number 3 expect in March? What can pile number 3 expect in April, May 2025 for pile number 3, and June 2025 for pile number 3. Okay, July 2025, August 2025, pile number 3, September 2025, pile number 3, October, November, right? And we have December 2025. Okay. I feel like these are too many cards. Did this one flew out or was it here before? Okay, maybe it's meant to be here. So let's just keep that one there and I will shuffle again for your December. What is happening in December 2025? All right. So let's get your tea leaves now, pile number 3. What can pile number 3 expect in January of 2025? Okay, so this is for January, February. You have a lot of cards for January. Let's see. March 2025 for pile number 3. April. Oh, a lot of tea leaves. Wow, you're getting a lot of cards, pile 3. We have May, June. Okay, maybe these two need to come out. July, August 2025 for pile number 3. What's happening in August? September, October, pile number 3. November, pile number 3. Okay, and let's see, December, pile number 3, 2025. Okay, pile number 3, so we have all of your cards ready now. Let's start with your reading and let's first begin by seeing what exactly is the energy for your 2025. I will start with your rune card. Okay, you guys have the Jera rune. I hope that's how you pronounce it. It says the results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of place and happiness. A time of peace and happiness. Fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. Wow, so this is wonderful energy, pile number 3. I feel like your energy for 2025 is maybe being able to break through a stagnant period. Maybe 2024 has been feeling a bit stagnant for you, especially with the slumber energy. Maybe you have been feeling a bit stagnant in 2024. So I feel 2025 does feel kind of like a breakthrough year for you. I feel like in this year, you will be able to see results from your previous efforts as well. Like if you have been feeling of you've invested a lot of time in yourself and your skills in 2024, 2025 is going to be a year where you find yourself like, okay, that was very useful. Thank you, past me. I'm almost kind of getting that energy. And I also feel like Spirit is saying to have a lot of hope for this year. And we're seeing a lot of peace coming through for you, a lot of happiness. It seems like this is a fruitful year for you, especially to see results, to see growth. So that is really wonderful energy. Let's see what is happening for you each month. So we're going to start with your month of January here. We have the Devil as well as the Four of Cups. And for your tea leaves, we have wind chimes with peace and harmony. And we also have box. You will receive a gift. Wow. Okay. So I feel like in the month of January is when the stagnation is breaking for you, pile number 3. I feel like maybe you have been feeling lately like you might be stuck in a pattern. Maybe you have been feeling like life is more boring than usual, or just things are not happening. And I feel like in the month of January, there is this maybe gift or surprise, right? We have peace and harmony, and peace was really relevant in your rune card. So it almost feels like in January, right off the bat of the year, you're receiving this kind of surprise, this gift, this energy that is breaking away stagnation or a cycle in your life that you have been stuck in. I feel like maybe you have been feeling stuck in this cycle of putting in efforts and hard work but not really seeing the results. And that has been feeling a bit unfulfilling for you or stagnating. But I feel right away in January, there is this switch of energies where you're receiving either good news, a gift, an opportunity that brings a lot of peace to you. And you're able to kind of see that this year is going to be different than the previous one. Like that's how I'm seeing your month of January. So let's see what's happening in February. We have the Emperor and Kite with vacation. Okay, so I feel like in February, I feel like you might be going on some kind of vacation, but also I feel like you will be feeling a lot more in control of your life in February. Like I definitely see this event that's happening in January. It's reflecting your life really well, where you're feeling like you're in charge this year. You feel like you have control of what's happening. And I already feel like your year is starting off with some kind of achievement, because the Emperor is that energy of the boss, of somebody who is successful. So I already feel like in January, again, this gift that's showing up, it's going to make you feel quite successful, quite put together. So you might be even deciding to take a vacation, because previously you have been working so hard, right? Maybe not being able to, you do have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, staying over hours, working really hard all day. So I feel like in February, you will maybe have the time to finally take a break or a vacation, because in January, there is some kind of return coming back. So you might be feeling like, okay, I can finally catch a bit of a break in February. So February could be a break for a vacation, but also taking time off of work is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, month of March, we have Explorer of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Oh no, sorry, the Knight of Cups. And we also have Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, so Knight of Cups is that energy of an opportunity coming through for you. And it's a very positive one as well. So I feel like with the month of March, you will be able to see, a period of prosperity and abundance. It is coming through because of your past efforts and work that you have been doing prior. So don't make yourself feel like it's useless, like all of the efforts you have spent into your skills or projects or work prior. I feel like it's really going to start coming through in the month of 2025, as we're seeing here. So I feel month of March is quite a prosperous month for you. I do see prosperity showing up in your life during March. Okay, month of April. Let's see. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, and for your tea leaves, we have Vase with Secret Admirer. We have Dog Far Away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Wow, interesting, with Secret Admirer. And also Firecracker with Excitement. Okay, so I feel in the month of April, there might be somebody like a relative, maybe a friend who you haven't seen for a while. It could be a family member as well, but it feels like somebody who you haven't seen for a while might be thinking of you, and they might be reaching out to you in the month of April, maybe to reconnect. Some of you might be even getting invited to a wedding. Like, I heard that maybe you are holding a wedding, so you are kind of inviting people who you haven't seen in a while, but I feel like in April you are seeing a person who you haven't seen in a while. They might be reaching out to you again, something like a distant relative or a family member, maybe a friend who lives abroad or something like that. So somebody's thinking of you and they're reaching out to you in April to reconnect is what I'm seeing. Okay, month of May, we have the Elder of Wands, which is the King of Wands, as well as Hat. You will be playing a different role. Wow, that's wonderful. So I feel like in the month of May here, there is a change in your positions, I feel, in terms of your career. So there is some kind of evolution happening. It's definitely an improvement. And I see like this might be a month where you guys get promoted or something about your career really does well during the month of May. So it puts you in a different position, maybe the position of a boss or somebody who is higher above. But I feel like, you know, you in 2025, you might have spent a lot of time dedicating and working to certain things, but not really seeing the results you expected. That is the complete opposite that I'm feeling so far for your 2025. And again, I feel month of May is like you're playing a different role. You're either getting promoted or you're getting a better position in terms of your career and profession. So let's see your month of June. We have the Three of Wands, as well as the Butterfly, a change for the better, and also older man dealings or relationship with an older man. Okay, so I always say with the tea leaves, the gender can be very specific and the age, so it doesn't have to resonate with everyone because it's a general reading. But if it's a sign for you, then you know, take it. I feel in the month of June, you know, there's clearly a change for the better that's happening. And you might be hearing some news from maybe somebody above you. Again, something in terms of your job. But I feel like this month you will get a vision fulfilled. Something that you weren't able to fulfill in 2024, I feel it's going to be fulfilled in June 2025. It's sort of like you've always seen yourself either being in this job field or being in this position in your career. And I feel in June you'll be hearing news in terms of that from somebody above you, or somebody who is, you know, a higher position than you. And this will really change your life for the better. So you could be changing a job completely, or you could be getting promoted in your job to a higher level, which, you know, it's a change for the better. So let's see, moving on, we have July. You guys have the Elder of Swords, which is the King of Swords, and also the Temperance, as well as, wow, Throne with position of authority. So much about authority, you know, with the Emperor energy and dealings in relationship with an older man. We have, you'll be playing a different role. Like there's something about the role I feel in your career that's really changing this year. The major energy that I'm getting is like a promotion or like your title of your job changing. So month of July, it seems like you're hearing some news maybe. I don't feel like this change is going to be really finalizing itself. It might take some time because we're kind of seeing like similar energies coming through in the rest of the months. I feel like some news will be coming through again in terms of this in the month of, month of July. Or things might be finalizing this month is also what I'm getting. I feel like this process is going to take some time with the Temperance. It does indicate that you will need to be patient. So maybe you will hear the news about it, but by the time it finalizes, it might take a couple of months. Or by the time that it really like is into place, it might take a couple of months. So that is also something that I'm seeing. But I feel for your July, it's like things are coming to finalization for you in this time. All right, month of August, we do have the King of Cups as well as the four-leaf clover with great good fortune. So I feel like good news are also coming in the month of August. Good fortune is in this month. Overall, I feel like month of August is going to be such a positive month for you. You might be feeling really lucky during this time, or you might be having this energy of like, okay, things are working out for me. Things are moving in the right pace, in the right direction. I feel like overall 2025 so far is such a year of you like realizing that what you were doing prior was, you know, not for nothing, and it was just about, you know, the time that it all starts to be seen. So I feel like in this time you're really starting to be seen for your previous efforts and hard work. But overall month of August, it's feeling very like a lucky month for you, pile number 3. For your month of September, we have the Star, as well as the Rose with romance is in the air. So I feel in the month of September is going to be quite a romantic month for you guys. If you're currently in a relationship and you're happy in it, maybe there is something, you know, happening with your partner. Maybe you're going somewhere on vacation, celebrating an anniversary, going on dates or something like that. But I also feel like there is this energy of your wish being fulfilled in your love life for September. So if some of you are wishing for something to happen in your love life, whatever that is for you, I'm seeing potential in that area of your life. And the cards are just saying that September, it has great potential for your love life and for love to develop furthermore. All right, well, next we have month of October, which is the King of Wands, as well as the Ring. Wow, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So following after that September card where it's saying, you know, romance is in the air, I definitely feel like, you know, if you guys are single, you might be meeting somebody in September and then you're getting committed to this person. Like you might be stepping in a relationship with them, or some of you, if you have a partner, you could be taking things to the next level. But maybe it's also talking about your job. But to be honest, I feel after your month of September, this to me is talking about your love life, where you're stepping into commitment with somebody, or you're, you know, deciding to maybe get engaged, get married. You might be having a wedding during this month. Overall, it feels like there's something about your love life that's really becoming committed here in the month of October. Or maybe even career for some of you, right? But I feel for the majority, it might be about love. We have for November, the Ace of Cups, as well as the Cobweb with protected from negative forces beyond your control. Interesting. So I feel in the month of November, I see you guys really feeling protected and like the universe is working in your favor. I feel like you're gonna have such a positive year, and really nothing can come in the way of what's to come for you in 2025. Spirit is saying that you are being protected from anything that can get in your way, so don't be worried about something like this. Maybe there is something really good happening in November and you might be like, I'm afraid that somebody is going to take this away from me, but I don't see that happening. Spirit is saying you will be protected in regards to anything, and in the end you will get what you want. Ace of Cups is you will receive what you want, everything will happen, everything will go through, so nothing can take this away from you, pile number 3. And let's end your months here with December, and then we're also going to get some advice from your spirit guides. But for December, we have the 9 of Wands as well as Gong, an exciting event. So something that you have been awaiting is happening in December. Finally, there is, I don't know, I keep picking up something about a marriage or like a wedding in this pile. So I don't know if a lot of you are planning to get married in 2025. So that can also resonate, but I feel in general, this is something about you have been awaiting something to happen or an event to take place in your life, and it's finally happening in December. So an exciting event is going to take place with the 9 of Wands. This is something that you're waiting. Maybe you have thought this was going to happen sooner, but it's happening in December. Remember that it's happening in divine timing though as well. So again, I feel like you're ending the year with an exciting event, something exciting coming through that you have been awaiting. Okay, so to end your reading, let's just clear out the cards, and I will get you some advice cards as well for your 2025. So let me just put all of these away. Okay, number 3. Let's end your reading with your advice cards, and let's see, Spirit, do you have any advice for pile number 3 and their 2025? What do you want to say to pile number 3? So we have the Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so that's quite straightforward. And we also have the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Very fitting, right? These two cards go so well together. So I feel like what Spirit wants to say to you for your 2025 is to not rush the process of how things unfold. And as we saw throughout your month, some things may take longer than you expect them to, but don't let that discourage you. I feel like you should have this approach for your 2025 of, slow but steady wins the race, and everything will happen in the right time for you. Also focus on really just laying down a solid foundation and not trying to jump through steps to make things move faster, because I feel like in the end, laying the solid foundation is really going to benefit you and benefit your growth to make it in a stable and long-lasting way. So your advice from Spirit for 2025 is to focus on slow but steady progress and in laying a solid foundation for your future. So I feel like that is what I have for your reading today, pile number 3. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.